Welcome back everyone to the Town Hall 15. We're in Eden's Edge again. We're doing Eden's Edge. We're doing Sybil and Eden's Edge this month on both our accounts, 15 and our Town Hall 14. But we are 67 to 32 right now, and we are going to be hitting the number 2 base. So the army that I have in store for this base is going to be a Blizzard Lalo. I decided to start with a Blizzard Lalo for the start of my war. I think it's gonna be okay to start with the Blizzard Lalo. So my plan is I want to drop my blimp into this compartment. I want to land directly, hopefully on the scatter. So I'm probably gonna be dropping my blimp a little pretty far. So I'm gonna drop the helmet a little higher, couple balloons, then drop the blimp, and I'm gonna land right in here. I think my line is okay. It's probably gonna be really bad, but I wanna hopefully land inside here. I wanna take over the town hall, take over the scatter, hopefully take over some of these spots that are in the CC, and then I will be using my heroes up top with the ice column and a headhunter or so, because I have two. I'll probably use the headhunter, one on the RC, one on the queen, or one on the king, one on the queen. Depends whatever my heroes target. Ice column gonna come up here. Then I want to take out all the heroes, which is king, queen, and RC. And then I'm gonna be wall breaking over here and try to wall break again. I'll probably try to wall break in here and down. It really depends where my heroes go. That's like a big bottleneck. It really depends on where my heroes go, if they survive or if they don't survive. But I do have the wall breaks for them if they want to, if they're still alive, and then work their way down. Because I don't want to keep especially the queen and the RC alive. That's one thing. I don't want to keep those alive. So I want to use the heroes to take them over the headhunters, and then we're going to work our way down. I could use the ice column and take the heroes out, but I want to save the ice column, reason being for the single, so that I can actually use the freeze on the single instead of just using the ice column and stuff. It really depends though. I'm on a little bit edge on that, but I'll probably use the king and queen with the ice column to work their way up and down. And if they come this side, it's good. I'll wall braid them in. If they go the other side, I'll just wall braid them in because the base is pretty symmetrical. And then I'm gonna start my Lalo from here on top of this defense, or even through the eagle and around, because I can always send my RC to gut this out too, and then Lalo through and through the eagle and the monolith, and use our spells accordingly. But that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed that plan, and hopefully the plan was really well thought out. But if that's something you guys see the base city army, like I always want to do, let's crush it. Hopefully we can get this one down for our first 15, because 15 one is always the hardest. Always easy to plan, but the hardest to execute, I should say. So, Hound, gonna drop in that, and what was that spat thing too was super minions. So, I'm gonna drop that in, and what I'm gonna do, something that you don't normally see then, is I'm gonna visit Town Hall, because I want my super wizards to move. I would love if they move, which they did. That's why I visit the town hall. That's something I don't normally see done. It's not always the best thing to do, because sometimes you can get screwed. But that is most of the times I do that. Like on this star base, I wouldn't visit the town hall table. So I thought I don't need to use my what's it called? I didn't need to use my ice column yet. But I didn't draw my ice column because majority of heroes were down. The queen was down from the chain, which is always wonderful. I love that. So now we can work our way in. I'm now gonna drop my ice column, because the ice column is mainly gonna be used for my queen at this point. The king did wonderful, bro. The king did some decent work. I did get the break that I wanted. I can now invest a freeze if I need to. The king is being locked on by the single, but it doesn't technically matter now. Phoenix is being targeted by the single now, which is not too bad. My queen can get that other single in there too. We got a minute though. I need a freeze now, and forget about it. I'm gonna part the queen's ability, because I know for sure the queen is being targeted. Monolith is doing damage as always. RC is going directly on top of the monolith. Can I invest a freeze here if I need to? I'm invest a freeze. I'm invest a freeze because it's there. Queen is still going. Queen is still pushing. Queen is still pushing. I thought the queen died to the monolith. I know the monolith targeted her, but it seemed like the RC. Wow, this base is done. This base is done for. We got so much value from that Blizzard and our heroes. Base is This base is done. This base is done. I think invising the Town Hall. That's like another strategy you can use, invising the Town Hall to push them away. But the king was being there too, so that's why I did it that way. But this base is crushed. We got so much value with our Blizzard. And then our heroes were able to come in, take out both air defenses that were on this corner, even help take out Sweeper where my Lalo would be able to push instead of being pushed back. So that my spells are a little more efficient. And save using the RC where I use the RC because I was going to use my RC with the Lalo itself instead of with the heroes. So saving the RC to take out this corner here and be able to push into that Sweeper and the Monolith made this attack way, way much better. And we pulled out with a triple. So that is always great. 15-15. It was a lower 15, but still 15-15. It still had a lot of the Rage Towers. It still had the Spell Towers, it still had the Monolith, even though the Rage Towers and some of the Spell Towers were in some terrible positions. One of them was. The second one was in a bad position, especially to rage at the scatter shots, but we still did really good. The Blizzard took out the Town Hall, took out majority CC, damaged CC really well, took out the Queen with the chain, which was good because I didn't have to really waste one of my headhunters. I probably should use my headhunters, but it still ended up working out for us. And we pulled a triple, but that is it for me. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that attack, 15-15. And we're rocking really well. The start of Sibel, always getting a triple is always going to help me through the rest of the Sibel. That's me. See you guys next time.